So now we are going to discuss string and its methods. So in Python, string is a data type. Whatever we are going to enclose in between single quotes or the double quotes, it will be treated as a string in Python. We will discuss with with one or two few examples of strings, and then we will be discussing a lot of examples on the different operations which we can perform on strings in Python. Let's change the file name first. String and its methods. Let's connect and enter here strings and its methods. How to declare a string in a Python program? We have already discussed, but let me show you again. So I have written my name here, that name Monu Jakhar, and now I want to print this variable name. Okay, I have inserted into the text. Now it will run. N was small. Python is a case sensitive language. So now the output is this. Now I want to check the type of my variable, that is name. So the output is class string, as you can see. So this is how we can declare the strings in Python. Now in the one of the operations in strings or in the list or in the dictionary, or one of the most important concept in Python, that is indexing. So right now we are going to study that the indexing in strings. For now, let's consider this. Let's take a variable here. Let's take a name only. Name Jakhar. Now I want to print the indexing of name 2. So k will come here. Now you have to pay attention. As you can see, how many characters are there in this name? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. In this surname, in this Jakhad name, we are having 6 characters. So out of these 6 characters, the indexing will start from 0 only, like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 0 to 5. So now what I am doing, according to the position of the character in this string, I want to retrieve the data. So I want to retrieve the data which is on the position number 2. So on the position number 2, 0 J, 1 is A, and 2 is K. So now the data which we have retrieved is a K. Now let's try to retrieve few more name, then write 4, and let's run. As you can see, this A will be retrieved here. If you want to access the last one, then print name, then enter 5, and now you will get the last one. Print name, 1, write one more time so that it will be easy for you to analyze it, that how indexing is working in strings. One more which is left, because the indexing will start from 0 as we have discussed. So as you can see that I got the output according to the indexing. So the place, zeroth place in this string is J, at the place 1 is A, at the place of 2 is K, at the place of 3 is H, and at the place of 4 there is A, and again at the place of 5 we are having this R. So this is how we can access the elements from a particular data, from a particular data type. You can say string, list, dictionary. This is how we can access the data on the basis of indexing only, on the basis of the position only. We will be able to do the slicing also. Slicing is a concept which means, like, if I want to retrieve only the specific part from this, that also we are going to discuss. So the next one, now let's discuss the slicing in strings. Let's again declare. Now I want only this specific part, so I will write 0 to 3, then print name 5 to 7, and now let's run. So this mon is the sliced of mon, which means 0 to 3, which means 0, 1 and 2. So m stands at 0, o stands at 1, and n stands at 2. The final will be excluded. 5 to 7, which means 0, 1, 2, 3. This space is also will also be included as the 4, then 5 J, and then 6 A, and 7 will be excluded. So this is how we can use the slicing in this thing. Slicing, which means to retrieving or to access the specific part from the data set, or you can say from the data type. So the data type here is a string. So from string we are extracting the specific part only, like I wanted to extract only this part, so I have used the indexing here, I have used the slicing here. So slicing is just trimming the required part from the original one. Now let's discuss about the negative indexing. Negative indexing in strings. Now let's take again the variable here, that is Jakhar, Jakhard. Now let's print name, and the slicing, like I want to reverse one, the negative one. So now let's print. Now this R is coming here. Why so? Because in the negative indexing it starts from here, from right to left, and it will start from -1, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, and -6. Positive indexing always starts from 0, and it starts from back end, or you can say right to left, and it starts from -1. As well as the in the positive indexing starts from left to right, starts from 0. So this is just for you, so that it will be a note for you, so that you can remember it when I will upload these notes. So I hope regarding the negative indexing is clear to all of you. If you want to check more, then let's print name and -2. Then in the same way, you can check the negative indexing of the complete string. Now let's discuss one program here. Write a program for reverse for reversing the string using slicing. For reversing the string using the slicing. I have chosen this name. I want to do the reverse of this. So now let's print then name, and in this one write -1. So as you can see here that RAHKAJ. Now this is reversed, which means, let me explain you one more thing so that it will be easy for you to understand. 0 to 4 on the gap of 2. Yes. So the very first one, in the indexing, we have discussed only like the range, that the initial value and the final value. The final will be excluded. And now this third one is the gap, which means, or we can say it is a step, like 0 to 4, which means it will start from J and with the gap of 2. So it means first J will come, then on the gap of 2 A will excluded, then again K will come, but H will not come. Why so? Because the final value will not be included. So JK is the output here. Now in the next one, we have not mentioned the initial, we have not mentioned the final. So it means it will start from the complete reverse. It will display according to this -1. So this -1, which means it will start from here and it will display the complete one, because we have not mentioned the final value, that where it's supposed to end. So in the same way, you can try for this also, like name, use only the initial and then run. This 0 will be excluded if you will run here, because the positive index always start with 0 and negative always starts with -1. So let's run this. So as you can see this, the output of this and the output of this is same. The output of this and the output of this will be the same, because it means it will start from 0 and it will end when this string will be completed. This one will display whatever is written, whatever is assigned to this variable. So I hope the gap or the step 1 is clear to all of you, as well as the reverse indexing is also clear. Now the another method which we are going to discuss, that write a program to convert the string into uppercase. Let's declare the variable first, then the now the variable name, which variable name we have declared, and the value which is assigned is Jakhar. Now I want to, let's take it as a one variable here, that a is equal to name dot upper, and now let's print this a. As you can see, this was in the smaller case, and now it is converted into lower case. Now it is converted into the upper case. In the same way, we can convert into the lower case also with using the lower function. But if you do not want to use this a, if you do not want to initialize this, so you can write this complete line inside the print also, like name dot upper, and it will also return the same. So now let's discuss the another one, that is write a program to convert the string into lowercase. Now for this, like I have typed in the uppercase, then I will go for print, then print name dot lower. Now it will convert it into the lowercase. Now the another program, let's discuss. Write a program to convert the string into title case. How we can convert this thing into title case? Let's declare again name is equal to Jakhar. I'm just writing or declaring this variable again and again. There is no such need to declare the variable again and again. I'm just declaring it so that the nodes can be maintained for all of you. So you can just, if you are going to simply call, like, let me show. If still you will simply call the name, it will show you the output. It will show you the output. So no need to declare it. I'm just writing it again and again so that it will be easy for you to remember it through the notes. So I want to convert this name into title case. Print name dot title. Now run this. Now in the title case, the very first alphabet will be converted into the uppercase and rest will be converted into the lowercase. Now discuss the another one, that write a program to convert into capitalize. Let's write the variable name again, then print, then name dot capitalized, and now run this program. So the difference will be, okay, we have chosen this name here. So now the very first alphabet will be converted into the capital one, and rest will not be converted into the, now let me show you. So this is the difference between the title case and the capitalized one. In the capitalized, only the first alphabet will be converted into the uppercase, rest all will be the same. But in the title case, the very first alphabet of every word will be converted into the uppercase and rest will be in the lowercase only. Now we will be discussing that write a program of strip in Python. So now let's discuss that I have given some space here, then again some space here. Now I want to stream the space which is given. So this space will be, so the space will not come in the print. Now let me show you the change if I will not be using the strip. So now as you can see, one tab space is there and one tab space is there, which I have given here. So it will display as it is, this one, and strip one will remove the unwanted space here. In the same way, now let's discuss the write program of left strip. So now let's declare it again. One tab space I have given, then print name and print name dot else strip also. So as you can see, the left hand side, the space which is removed here. Now in the same way, we are going to discuss for the right hand strip, right strip. Now let's run this one. So as you can see, the output of this one will be this, and the right hand strip, this one will be removed, but this one will not be removed. So if there will be no space, then if we will try, then also it will be the same, because it will remove only the right hand side. Now if you want to check, then let's write here. So I hope as you can see, because the difference will not be visible to you, because in this one, if the space is there or not on the right hand side, will not be visible. Like as you can see in this one also, there is a space, so which you cannot which you will not be able to analyze. The space which will be visible to you, the fact which is visible to you of the left hand side space only, left hand side tab. So this one we are using it for the right hand side or the right side strip. Now the next operation is that write a program to replace of replacing the alphabets. Let's discuss. Declare the variable again. Ja, like write this. My name is Monu Jakhar. So I want to replace. Now let's consider I have written by mistake Mohan here. So I wanted to replace this Mohan with Monu. So as you can see, now my name is this. Now let me print this also, so that you can distinguish between the change of this print command and this one. So if I will print this one, so my the name which I have entered by mistake, it will display as it is, that my name is Mohan Jakhar. But now I will want, if I want to replace that this Mohan string with my name, so this Mohan, this will be the existing one, the original one we are going to write here, and with what you want to update it, that value or that element you are going to write here. So now the replacing of the alphabets or the words, it can be done. So you can write here the Now we are going to discuss that write a program to split a string. Write a program to split a string. Take the same variable again. My name is Monu Jakhar, and print name. Now print with the name dot split. Now let's see the changes. So as you can see, the change is this, that in this print my name will display as it is, but in this one my name will be splitted into this, whatever I have written here, it will be splitted into like I have entered here 5 words. So these 5 words will be treated as a different element and it will be stored inside the list. And in the same way, if I will run the program, one more variable if I will declare that with the A and B. Now consider I have written here my surname and I want to print that AB dot split. Now run this. So now as you can see, this complete word will be added into the list. So whatever we are going to call inside this split, that one will be splitted into particular words and it will be stored into the list. Now the splitted one, like if you want to join it again, so for that write a program to join. Write a program of join and strings. So for now, for name, let's take this only, copy this from here. So now let's join this again, that name dot join. Okay, let's give the space first, then join, then here we are going to write the name. So as you can see, why we have given this space here, we have given this space just because the space will be there, that in my name, my and name there is a one space. This space is just because of this. If you are going to increase the space, then the space will be will be increasing here also. If you will not give any space, then it will show us the error, because the join will not work. We have to give something associated with the join, then only it will display. So now as you can see, earlier we have written this one, uh, we have declared one variable, that is the name, and to the name we have written my name is Monu Jakhar, and then we have splitted it, and after splitting, all the words which are in this sentence is stored separately in the list. Now all those words in the list I want to join it again. So this is how we can join it, with one space you can mention here, then dot join, and this name which you have declared as a variable, that name you are going to enter and it will join it. Now the next one is that write a program of find in strings. This is for finding. It works similar like in or not in operator, but in not in or not in or not in operator basically checks that that particular value is present or not. but it will return, it will give the output in terms of boolean data type, which is true or false. If it will be present, then it will give us the output in true. If it will not be present, then it will give the output false. But find, it works in such a way that if whatever we are going to write inside this, it will show, it will display that at what place this particular word or alphabet is there. Now let's understand by the example. Name, my name is Monu Jakhar, then print name dot name dot find. What you want to find? I want to find that there is a, where is the NAM. We have to write inside the inverted commas because this is the string. So yes, now as you can see, at the place of 3 it is there. So at the place of 3, which means as you can see, this my m is at the place number 0, y is at the place number 1, this space is at the place number 2, and this n is at the place number, at the place of 3. So this NAM starts from the place number 3. So now it will return as a indexing. The position it will return. And in the membership operator, when you will check in or not in, it will return the output in the terms of true and false. Now let's discuss the another example. Another example, that is write a program to count the occurrence of alphabet. So how we will check? Now let's recall the same sentence again. Let's change the sentence. I love Python programming. Now in this one, I want to check that name dot count, and I want to count that how many times O is occurring, how many times O is appearing here. So one time is here, second time is here, and the third time is here. And in the same way, you can count for the, like you can count for the M also. How many times it is appearing? Two times. In the same way, you can count the particular the occurrence or the appearance of the particular alphabet in the given set of values. Now let's discuss about the next method which is used in Python strings, that is write a program of starts with. Let's discuss what is the use of this one. So name, I love Python programming. So I want to check that print in inverted commas, that not in inverted commas, that name starts with I. Now let's check. So it will return us to that now, because our value is starting from the I only. So we have checked that it starts with the I or not. So if you are going to write the P here, so it will give us the false. So we are basically, we are discussing every single method or operations which is associated with the strings. Same way we can write, we can check for the, write a program of ends with, we can check that that particular value is ending with the desired alphabets or not. So name is equal to I love Python programming. So I want to check that this one is ending with ing or not. Ends with ing. So it will return us true. Otherwise, it will return us false. If you are going to write something else, then it will return false. So it will give you the false. Now the next method or operation, that is write a program of is alpha. We have already discussed in the previous session that this one we are using for checking the alphabets, and is digits we are using for checking the digits. So name is equal to, just write Python here, then print name dot is alpha. Now let's check. So it will return the value as in true. Now we will write a program to the check for digits. So write a program of is digits for checking alphabets by using this function. Write a program of checking digits by using is digits. Now let's see how it will work. Like I want to store 1 2 3 4 5. I want to check that this 1 2 3 4 5 is digit or not. So it will return that this is true. So now let's check for this also. Now let's consider the another variable, and now we are writing here jakhar or write Python, and now let's check for this also. Print then a b dot is digits is digit. Then it will show us the false is digit is the correct one. So now it will show the false. Why so? Because as you can see here, this one is the alphabet and this one is the digits. So for this it will show the true, and for this it will show the false. In the same way you can check here also, like you can declare one a and b, and then you can write here 1 2 3 4 5, and then you can check the print a b is alpha, then it will show you the false, because this is the digit one, and here also you can see that this one will show the false and this one as a digit, so it will return as a true. So is digit and is alpha both returns the output in the terms of a boolean data type, in the terms of true and false. Now let's discuss some more programs in the, like for checking the, we have checked for is digits, we have checked for the alphabets. Now we will check for the alphanumeric. Write a program of checking alphanumeric, and the function which we will use, that will be is alphanum, or I think alphanum. This one we are going to use. Let's check if this one will work or not. I guess this one should work. So now let's declare Python 2026. Now let's check that this one is alphanumeric is ALNUM. Now let's check. So as you can see, this is showing true. Now let's check for declare one more variable, that is AB is equal to Python. Declare one more for the clear understanding of this. Write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or just write 2026. Now for check for these two also, that print name is alphanumeric, not for name, this time choose AB, and then again call for print CD is alpha numeric. Now let's check the output. So the output is true, which means it will return for the numeric also, it will return true for the alphabets also, and it will return for both also, that alphanumeric. So alphanumeric, which store which is used for checking that the particular value is either alphabet or numeric, or both alpha as well as numeric also. So it will return true in all these cases, all these three cases. So now let's try to run one more program of checking space with is space function. Name, let's write Python sync is the name. So now let's check that this Python sync is having any space in name. So it will show us the false here. I hope it is clear, because see, if let's consider one more variable here. So now leave the space here, and now let's check for this print a b dot is space. So it will show the true, because this is for checking only the space, but we have written here the alphabets. So inside the alphabets, if it is there any space, so it will not consider that one. So just only for checking in the space, we are using this is a space. Now let's discuss one program in which we are going to include the for loop also, that write a program for counting the vowels. First, let's take the same only. Name that Python sing. Let's start from the count 0. So now let's start using that 4 characters in name dot lower. Now comma, then we will mention the condition will be that if characters in a e I o u, then count one by one. And now we will give the print command also. Print, and print vowels, then it will count the vowels. So okay, inverted commas we have not used here. Count plus 1, there is also an error. Oh yes, it was the indentation error. So now how many vowels are here, like out of the a e I o u? So it will show the 2, because as you can see, o is also vowel here, then I is also the vowel here. So for counting the vowels, we are going to write this program. Now let's understand. We have used the for loop here just to first we have converted this into the lower one, that from Python sync. Then we have applied the one condition. We wanted to check every character in this given value, that if any character is there out of the a e I o u in this Python sync, then count how many times it is there, then count plus one by one, and then it will show us the count. That vowels it will display as it is, and count, it has counted that there are 2 times it is occurring, then the value is 2. And this is how we can write a Python program for checking the vowels. Now let's discuss the another method, which is write a program to replace, or just write to remove the space, which we have already discussed with is replace. Like name is there, Python sync. Now in the Python sync, I want to replace the space. So name dot replace. In this one, what you want to replace? I want to replace the space. I want to remove the space. So if somewhere is space, then it will be removed by no space. So I have not given the space here. So now let's check once. So as you can see, the space which is here, it is removed. Or you can write one more. You can replace the complete word also, like we have already discussed. Now let me show you again that this sing will be replaced by Kumar. So I want to recall it as a Python Kumar. So as you can see here, now this name will be replaced with the Python Kumar. So this is how we can replace also, and for removing the space also we can remove the space. Now we are going to discuss one program, write a program to remove the special characters. Declare the variable again, name Python Kumar 0123. Now let's take another variable, that is result. We will not be using any space here. Then use the for loop for character in name. Then we will use the condition that if the condition that in characters only alphanumeric will be there, otherwise rest the result will add is equal to character, then enter, print. You want what you want, we want to print the result. Is alphanumeric we have used in the correct way. Okay, we have not inserted any special character basically. First, first remove this. So as you can see in this one, it will call all the characters one by one, because we earlier we have not inserted the special characters. So now as you can see, the one by one, it will call uh, all the characters from here, and this special character will be removed from this, which we have inserted here at the rate or hashtag. Only the alphanumeric characters will be stored. Now we have already counted the frequency of occurrence of any character, which we have already discussed, that if any digits, how many times it is appearing to count the occurrence of alphabet. Now let's discuss one more program, that is to find the longest word in the sentence. Now if you don't want to this complete output as a this one long output, so which means remove the indentation. This happens sometimes because of the indentation only. So as you can see, the Python Kumar, this will be displayed. So it happens just because of the indentation. So now the another program that which we are going to write is write a program to find the longest word in a sentence. How we will find? We will find by, let's discuss with example only. Let's declare the variable with AB, and then inverted commas, write Python is the best programming language. Now first what we will do with any another variable, we will split this AB dot split, and after the split, as you know that it will be every single word out of the sentence will be converted into the separate one. Let me show you the output of this CD. So it will be converted into the list, and every word will be separate, will be treated as a separate value there. Now we have to find the longest one, so let's declare with the variable longest one. Then next we have to find what we have to find out of the CD, we have to find the max from here, right? So max, and then we will find with the length of the key. These are the different keys in the list. So according to the length of the key, we will find out which one is the maximum one. So now we will print that the longest word in the sentence is, then write here longest, and it will show you that which one is the longest word in the sentence. That is the programming. I hope till here everything is clear to you, that we have splitted it. We have already discussed this part. Now in more detail you will be able to analyze when we are going to discuss about the list and its method. So now here we are splitting it, and while splitting, uh, like if you will tell me to print this cd again, so as you can see this is converted into the list here. So now in this list, all the words which are available in the sentence is stored as a different key in the list. So now we have to find in this list which one is the longest key. So for this we have declared one more variable. You can choose by any name, you can pick any name for this. Then max, which means to find out the maximum length of the word, uh, maximum lengthy word out of this sentence. Then cd, which means this is the variable where this complete sentence is stored, in the cd only. So cd, and in cd what we want the key length which is maximum. So now we will print that is longest, this variable, and it will show us the programming is the longest word in this sentence, which is Python is the best programming language. So students, next in the series of the Python programming, next we are going to discuss about the list and its methods.